to take a screenshot in Selenium
Are you
for a
sharing your video?
yeah,
Uh,
I'm sharing. You
it's not.
cannot see.
No.
Let me reshare again. Now,
Yeah. Now it's.
so I was talking about that today we are going to learn how to take a screenshot in Selenium for an entire web page. Okay.
Okay.
Means whatever the screen it is displayed, and one is like take the screenshot of a particular web element. So there are two ways to take a screenshot, and we will see both of the examples. So earlier versions of Selenium was only supporting the screenshot of a particular web page, but the new version of a Selenium is capable of taking a screenshot. So here is coming the role of take a screenshot. So let me first highlight this point. What is take a screenshot? Then you will understand that how we are going to use that. So you can see here, there is one image which I want to highlight. Selenium WebDriver, I believe this is the page which I want to highlight. You can see here. So take a screenshot is which is the what you call interface. Take a screenshot is an interface which is the parent of like Android WebDriver, event firing WebDriver, HTML driver, iPhone, and left side also. You can see left side Firefox, iPhone driver, Chrome driver, Android driver, Internet Explorer, Safari driver. So basically, this is screenshot is parent of all such things. So using this, you can capture the screenshot of all the browsers, even it's mobile browser or whatever it is like Windows browser or it's a MacBook browser, anything is possible. You can see different things. So let me go
Yeah.
into that topic. If I open my Eclipse, we will see here basically take screenshot is an interface and the use that how you will use it. The rule says that it's almost same like JavaScript executor. First you have to typecast it, and once you have typecasted, then only you will be able to make the use of that. So let me close these things because these things are not needed. Right click, left tabs closed. That's okay. Now I will see where is that example. Take screenshot. It's better. I will search it there. Search text the order screenshot. You can see here. It's coming here. This file is there, and there's this also there. Means 2-3 places is there. So it's in file upload demo. So it is here actually. Okay. You can see this is the example which I have found for file upload and like take a screenshot. So basically this is the demo for 2. I will first comment out the other parts, then I will show you. So one is like file upload. Suppose that you have to upload some file from the computer in the web page. Then how you are going to do that? So let me first fix this, the path of the driver. That is fixed. Then this is the page you can see here. First, let me show you manually that what I'm going to do. This is the web page. I'm going to that web page. And then I'm going to that web page. So whenever there you will see now, there is a file upload option, choose file to. So manually you will click here. Then consider that you have a file on desktop or wherever it is. Just I'm taking this file and clicking on open. So you will see this file will be coming like this. And if you want to upload, so it says that Just click on this checkbox and click on this. So once you click on this, this message will be displayed. One file has been successfully uploaded. But how to interact with this web element, right? So if it is this kind of web element where you can upload the file, so you have to first right click here, right click and inspect. You will see here, this should be the input tag. If it is not the input tag, it means you cannot use the standard way of file upload. Then you have to think in other ways. But normally, most of the cases you will see it should be the input tag. So for like you have seen the select class, right? The drop down. So if it is a drop down and select class, then you can use select class methods. But if it is a bootstrap, then you have to use driver.findElement. So similarly, like if it is an input tag, then you can use the normal practice which we are using for file upload. And it's very simple to make the upload of file. Just you have to provide the path and then you can upload the file. Okay. So this is just a demo of file upload, and second demo is that before file uploading, I'm taking the screenshot, and after file uploading, I'm taking the screenshot. So this code is looking like so much complicated. So let me comment this part, not needed. Just commenting out. I'm just doing a simple file upload, and then I will show you how to take a screenshot. So you can see here file class is coming to the picture, which is basically indicating that which file you want to upload. So you can see here this line number 35 and line number 36. Rest of the things are just Selenium code. Let me comment this part. The commented part you can just ignore whatever I have written as of now. It's just a simple demo of file upload. So this is the web page I will open, and then after that, one more thing I need that timeouts. Control C. It's already there, right? And this part I already commented out. Then this is the web element of what? File upload. You can see here. So this is the page. I just right click and you can see this property. Type is file. Name is this one. Upload file 0. Class is upload txt. ID is upload file 0. Size is 40. So something like this information is there. So what I'm doing here by CSS selector, I am taking the ID. You can see here ID I'm taking. So ID was upload file 0. So it's pretty simple. Means you also know how to write the CSS selector. So it's ID. So you can use as symbol and then you can use it like that. Now I'm saying that this is the path of the file. So you can see this is the file which says that C drive uses training desktop Selenium reading material. So actually this file I have renamed it. So I have to also change the name. So I'm going there. Consider that I want to upload a file which is there in this folder. And this is the file. Properties. And go to the security tab. And then you can copy the path from here. So this is one way. Second way is you click on view and you will see copy path something or like that option should be there on the under home menu it is. So click on the file and then you click on the copy path. So it will just copy the path for you. Okay. And third option is that means how to get the file path. If this is the case, then hold down the shift key and just right click. Then you will see that option over here. Copy as path. Normally you do the right click, that option is not there. But if you press shift button and just right click on the file, you will get that option. So I have already got the option. Then I will go to my code and I will update the path. Which file I want to upload, I will just paste it. A little bit I have to correct it. Means it should be like this. It should be double slash. If it is a left one, so it should be double slash because left slash is used for escape character. So that's why you have to use 2 times. But if you use right slash, then only one is okay. You can see here, right? So I have given the file path name and then I'm using, you can see web element dot send keys. So basically send keys is the button or send keys is the method which will do the file upload. if you come here on the web page, so basically you see here this file is coming here. It's due to send case. So this is the web element actually. You can see here, right? Driver.find element. So I have taken the web element and then web element dot send case. So send case is the method just for typing in the box. So it's considering that this is the box and I'm just typing it, the name of the file path. So what it will do, it will simply do the entry over here. File name will be entered here over here. It's not yet uploaded, just entered over here. Then I'm waiting for 5 seconds. And then I'm clicking on which one? Click this terms button. So this is the terms button you can see here, right? So you can see a
Yeah.
right click. So you can see if I click on checkbox, right click. So you can see here input ID is terms. Okay. So that's why I'm
Hmm.
using here CSS selector hashtag terms on click. So it will click on this term button, then it will wait for another some seconds I will put here so that you will have like more visibility over here. So you can see thread Rossley 5 seconds I waited. Then after that I clicking on submit button. So submit button is this one. Just right click and inspect. You can see what is the ID over here. So this should be right click and inspect. Yeah, this is the button and ID is submit button. So that's why I'm coming here. I'm writing ID submit button click. So after clicking, I'm just waiting for 5 seconds. And then what I'm doing here, I'm waiting for this text to be appeared. Okay, so driver.xpath /center. This is the tag name. And then I'm saying contents dot means like anywhere you find that text has been uploaded. So basically this message will be displayed has been uploaded successfully. Successfully uploaded. So this message will be displayed and this will display whether this is true or false. So it will identify and based on that it will say that whether it is true or false. And then finally driver.quit. That's okay. Let's put here wait. And now let's test this whether it is working or not. So there are two things you are learning. One is how to upload a file in Selenium and second thing how to take the screenshot. So first I'm showing you only upload file.
Yeah.
The page has been opened. The file is there, then it will wait for 5 seconds, then it will check the checkbox. Then after 5 seconds, we'll click on submit file and that message has to be displayed. So
Yeah.
displayed successfully, it means successful, then it will close the page due to driver.quit after 5 seconds. So it works as expected. It means our code is working fine.
Yeah.
The file has been uploaded. So in this way, you can use Selenium file upload option. Okay. Now, second thing is that if you want to what you call capture a screenshot. So how you are going to do that? So the main code is this one. Other things I have written additional, but I will show you the main code. Just hold on. Then I will explain that how I have integrated to the file name. These codes are to integrate the file name, but I am just focusing on this code. You can see here, yes, I'm considering that there is a folder called a screenshot. Okay,
Hmm.
let me show you that as of now, this folder is not there. So it should automatically create that folder. This current project in this folder, demo pic .png. Okay, so this is the file name I'm giving here, and that's okay. Copy is not working, then this method is changed. File.copy. Just comment it out. It's due to the version of Selenium. Sometimes this is change over here. The code is almost same. I will just change the code to the file.copy file. The file is a class. Files.copy. I think I need to check the internet which method they are going to take, because this is not supported. It is throwing error over here. You can see when I'm using your files.copy. So let me check on a screenshot. Sorry, on internet. They keep on changing this method every time. How to capture screenshot in Selenium. This file utils. This is the method. File utils. Change to files.copy file. It is not supported. Go to file class. Show view outline. It's only copy, right? Files.copy. I'm using the same thing, right? It's only copy. Same thing I was using. Then also it was showing error.
Yeah. Yes.
I think let me check what is the issue. The method copy is file not applicable on arguments file and string. It should be the file type. That's what it is saying. Okay, I understand. But it's a file type only, right? Source and destination is a string. If I look at the argument of this, it's saying that let me first comment this part. Let me explain you one by one. I will come to this part. The main part is this one. Okay, this will capture the screenshot. So how to use this one? So you remember JavaScript executor, like how we were using. So it is saying that first you have to typecast this driver to the text screenshot, because this method is present in the text screenshot. So let's go to text screenshot. If you go there, you will see this is an interface and it has only one method, get a screenshot as, and there you can set that which kind of file you are going to handle. So only one method is there. So, but this method you cannot use directly with the driver. So what you have to do, you have to typecast the driver to the text screenshot. So once you have typecasted, the way of typecasting is two times this bracket should be there, and one bracket should be here, and one bracket should be here. So this is the way of typecasting. Means you are explicitly saying that this will now work as a text screenshot. And then this method is coming, that screenshot. And then you have to provide what kind of file you are going to. So I'm saying that output type is a file. Okay. So this is I'm capturing and it's a return type you see here. Just return type is a file type. So I'm holding it in the file. Okay. But this file is somewhere in the memory and you want to store it somewhere in the disk. Then second process is you have to copy it to somewhere in a file. So only that is the process left over here. So what I am going to do, I am going to use some methods which this method is not supported. Now I will look into that. What do you call it? Not this one, not this one. Eureka. It's saying that first step is okay. My first step is okay. Second thing is saying that second is screenshot. Second step is either string type you want to store, you can store it in a string type, file type you want to store, you can store in a file type. So two ways it is suggesting. And then it is saying that there is the actual code. I just want to see the actual code. If I want to use file utils.copy file, so it is saying that you should pass in a file. Okay, this is the thing it is saying and which I was not doing. I think this is the issue. You can see here. It says that it should be in a file type. So let me copy this code and replace my existing code with this one. So only this was the, I think, issue. Rest of the things is okay. So this is a source file. And this is the destination. That's just I'm putting, and this file has to be changed to files. Why? Oh, file utils is not supported. Then which method? I think I need to degrade my Selenium then. Which method of Selenium I'm using? Which version? In Java build path. 4.2 I'm using. 4.2 is not supporting. So I think I need to degrade it because this is creating issue. This here file utils cannot be resolved. Saying that this will not be there. If I'm using files dot copy, this method copy is not files as acceptable file and file. So two things cannot be file. Let's say I have to pass some. So that's what I was passing. Then also it is not accepting. I think there is some issue in this one. I have to remove this one. Files. Which one I was using files? This is creating issue. If I'm removing this and coming to this, now it is asking me from two places where you want to. If I'm using files, this one. See, there are three imports. If I'm using this files, then this is issue is resolved. You can see here.
Yeah.
I think this was the library issue. Means that library is not supported. So now you can see here, I'm calling this files from the commons io.files. So that was the issue. Now it is resolved. So I can now call this one. You can see this is the code which I want to show you. So just two lines of codes are there. Means either you can store it in a file or either you can store it in a string. if you see here, this example, they were showing up on the top. So the first way is you can store it in a file. Second way is you can encode it in a string format, right? And then you can use it further for copy. Means you have already stored it in a string format in the memory, and later on you can just convert it into the file and then you can store it. So two ways are there. So you can use either way, but most popular way is the file one. Okay, we are just going with the first way.
Okay.
You see here, I'm using file. The file name is created over here, but it is in the memory. And then you want to see it in the future, right? From memory, then disk. Then you have to use files.copy and then the source file name and the destination. So in the destination, you have to give the file name, right? So file object, how you will give? So then anonymous object, I'm creating new file and then I'm passing that current project, the screenshot folder, then this file. It will be created. Just for demo, I will show you and then you will see then how it is working. So I've been removing this line of codes not needed. Let me run. Let it be complete. Something issue is there. So this much time it shouldn't take. It's saying that this file is path is not there.
Yeah.
Path issue is there. Exception in thread meant file not found exception. So this file and path is not there. So let me create a file path. It was going to create, but suppose it was blocked, so it is didn't create. Just right click, new folder, like screenshot. So in project system explorer, I will post it here. So this is the page. Just right click and properties, and I will get the path of this folder. The current project. This is about a current project. Only this path I have to provide. So this is the correct one. Screenshot it is, not shot. Now I'm going to run again. This is the current project and then screenshot folder. Then this is the file name. File name you don't need to create. It will be automatically created. It is just checking the location. It was there or not. See, this time it worked. And it will click on submit button. One file successfully uploaded and after 5 seconds it's closed. And then I will refresh and then I will show you that file has been created. You can see here this Eclipse and then I will just refresh it once. Right click and refresh. Once you refresh, you go to that particular folder. Okay. Then you will see that there is a file created. If you click on this file, you will see that a screenshot has been captured.
Yeah.
So this is the way of capturing a screenshot. And now comes that dynamic screenshot. Dynamic, it means like every day, every time I have to capture a screenshot. So means if I will give the static name, so first screenshot will override the second one. Okay. Like second screenshot will override the first one. So it will happen like that. So to overcome this problem, like we are using some dynamic. So dynamic ways are two things. One is current system dot current time release. Either you use that or you can take the help of like date class. So let me explain this part. What is the date class? Then you will understand. Let me control C and create a just normal Java class. See, there are some restrictions in the file name, right? Yes, if you just print here like that, SYSO, and then you do like new date. If I run this, it will come like this. If this, you will give this file name, now this file name will not be accepted. Just try understand. So what we will do, we will format the file name as per our convenience. As I can take Friday or like January 13, I can take, we can take the date, we can take the time, but we have to remove the column, right? So if you want to remove in that format, then you have to use one class in Java that is called simple date format. So this is the way where you can first do the formatting, in which format you want the date to be. You can see here simple date format is a class. So here you have to pass which format you want. So I just want the file name like this, right? So E is for what you call uh, that Friday, Saturday, what it was printing, right? So DD is date, MMM is month, and YYY is year. Then in 24-hour format, hour, minute, and second. So I have removed the colon symbol with the underscore. So if you see here, if I print like this one, so I'm getting this file name, and if I print like this one, SYSO, this file name, you will see some differences in this state and this state. And this can be accepted as a file name. So this I can use it as a file name, but this I cannot use it as a file name because of the colon symbol, right? So due to that, you have to use one simple date format one, and which is helping you. You see here which format I have passed here. So this EEE is for that date, which date it is. Then it is DD is coming. Then MMM, it means like month in the 3-digit format. So it is printing a JN. And the year in 4-digit format. So it's printing, then spacing I'm putting, then hours I'm putting in 24 hours. So here it is 11 o'clock. So it is printing here 23, then underscore like this. So this can be used as a file name. This I cannot use as a file name, and this I can use as a file name. So to do the conversion of the file name, I have to use so many things, right? Only 2 lines of codes is needed, and then you can use it. Understand?
Yeah.
So this is the thing which I'm going to use here for screenshot demo. Now you will understand what I am using here. So first thing, for file name, I am using the date format as a simple date format class, which will do the formatting of the file name. And then if I want to use this file name to be used for the screenshot, then you see here, this line I am just commenting out, not needed, and files dot copy I will use here. Same thing is there, almost same. Now we'll explain everything. You just understand that this was working, right? But I don't want the static one. I want the dynamic. So for dynamic, you have to add 2 or 3 more lines. And now you understand what is the function of this. So first I have taken this one. The first line is this one. Let me put it here so that you will understand it's correlated everything. That in which format I want my file name. Then this is the simple date format object, which I am passing here. That format, what? Current date. So new date will give you the current date. It will format into to the desired format, and it will give you the file name, right? That what we want. And this file name you are using as a destination file name in which location? I am saying that in my current project. There is a screenshot folder. So we'll just check whether name is case sensitive or not. S is capital. So I'm saying that new file dot is current project, then slash screenshot folder, then file name, which are file name it will give for the current date, and then dot png I have to add. So this will become the file name, destination file name. So now this is the first screenshot I have captured, and then I'm copying it to the destination file name. So destination file will be created in this folder after execution automatically. And that will be dynamic. Means if you run so many times, you don't need to worry that what date and time. Every time it will create a different file. Understand?
Yeah.
So there's a 4 line of code you have to learn for creating a dynamic file name. One is simple date format class, then format the current date and get the file name, and then create the destination file name and then pass it in the files.copy. So 4 line of code is needed for dynamic. Otherwise, for a static, only 1 line was okay. So
Yeah.
see line number 44. If you want to just create a file name, then you can use it in this way. But if you want a dynamic one, then you have to use in this way.
Yeah.
Codes are there in the internet. Means you don't need to worry that if you forget something, then you have to remember everything. Just you know that which are the class you need to use. Then you will understand everything.
Okay.
Okay. Then rest of the things are same. I will just run it and I will show you whether this is working or not. So static you have already seen it was working. Now I will show you the dynamic one. Right click, run as Java application. So working, it's worked. This checkbox is checked and it's working
Yeah.
because the screenshot captured and stored. This message is coming, it means that is working fine. Our code is also working fine. So once this is done, just right click and refresh this folder. So once you refresh, you can see here one file is created and it is based on the current date and time. You can see, right? So this is the screenshot captured, but the file name is dynamic. Means if I run so many times, I don't need to worry. Every time it will create the different file name. And then I have a code. It says that first time before uploading the file, means this you can see here this is screenshot. What I'm getting, it is before uploading the file. This box is not checked, that message is not displayed. Now after uploading the file, when I click the submit button, after 5 seconds, some message will be displayed, right? And if I want to capture that screenshot, so I will just use this code. It's almost same. No worries. You see it. So just I have updated that again. Capture the screenshot in the source file and then file name again, the latest date and time. This is just a current project dot. And you see here this code and this code is same. Just you are not using it multiple times. It's just for one time. Okay, first time it is, and just 3 lines. Just I'm using. 1, 2, 3. Okay.
Hmm.
So these 3 lines I'm using, and rest of the things are almost same. It's no worries. So now this is done. Then I'm going to run it, and I will show you this time I will get 2 files. So what I will do, let me delete first to avoid confusion. Just consider that this folder is there, but there is no file.
Yeah.
So it worked as expected, right?
Yeah.
No worries. And then I will go and check because this was mostly dedicated to screenshot capturing. So I will go there and just refresh this. So once you refresh, I can see 2 files are there, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And one was created as 22 seconds and one was created at 32 seconds. Like it's
Yeah.
11, 14, 22, 11, 14, 32. And this should be normally unique. So if I click this first one, this is before upload and this is after upload. You can see this message. So this is called evidence capturing, that my code worked, or like I have tested something. So I captured before and after, and that is shown for result scan. So you can see here this is working. So now I will show you one more example that how to capture the screenshot of web element. Suppose that you have any particular web element, then how you are going to capture the screenshot. Instead of driver, you need to change something, right? That's the only thing. So let me check the code on internet. Capture screenshot of web element in Selenium. I think there is a method which I'm looking for. Element screenshot. Yeah, it is there already. That's what I'm looking for. Element screenshot as. Yeah, this is the only way. Means instead of like using driver, you can use web element, then you can use it. This is the Python code. I'm looking for Java code. Somewhere I had this example, I believe. Maybe I have some code. Let me find this one. This is driver. Where it is. This is also driver. This is driver. Yeah, this is something. Yeah, this one is the code. It is in the file upload demo. The second one. I have this example already. So no need to worry. Yes, I already have that code. That's what I was thinking. You can see here, this is something, a page. Control C. I'm going there and just opening it. Search info. So this is the page, right? And we have some Java logo. This one. So first I will take the screenshot of this piece. Then I will capture the image of this only Java logo. If I right click and inspect, you can see here, this is the image and I want to capture the screenshot of this one. So some properties I have to provide, then only I will be able to use it. IMG class, style, source, alt Java. This is something it is going to give me. Let's see how I have captured it. So this is the web page, and then I will use this 15 seconds. I will use definitely. I will go there, and after this already I have no need to use. And then this is also there. This is also there. I will come here. The format I have defined here, line number 32. You can see here, or I can pick it. I can define it here. And you see what things first. I will capture the screenshot of a web page. Okay, then I will capture the screenshot of a particular element. So I'm just copying it and pasting this. Once I landed on the page, I will just capture the screenshot. Okay. This one is needed. That was missing. First, I will land on the page and I will take the screenshot of that. So this is also having Neo. That's why it is creating issue. So let me delete that file. Library I have to update Google's Commons. So that issue is resolved. Once you real time start working, then you will see this kind of things and you will know how to handle this very easily.
Mhm.
So you can see here what I'm doing. First, I'm landing on the page and then I'm creating like a screenshot over here. This will create the screenshot and then I will store the file into some location. So this is the first thing I'm doing. It is the page screenshot. So for page screenshot, what I'm doing, I'm typecasting the driver. This is the main trick. You just need to learn this. Okay, if it is a page screenshot, you have to typecast the driver. If it is a element screenshot, so you have to typecast the element. That's the only difference. You see here, rest of the things are same as what you did in the past, same thing, nothing new. But if you want to take the screenshot of any web element, so first I'm getting the web element and creating the web element. So driver.find element, then based on locator, I will capture this. element. Once I find the element, then this is the code, main code. Now you are typecasting what? Instead of driver, you are typecasting element. You just see the difference here up to here, but rest of the things are same. Only trick is this. You have to typecast the web element. Once you have typecasted the web element, rest of the things are same. And once that is done, then rest of the code are also same. That's nothing new. So it's a dynamic file name, it will come and then it will be stored. And then I will just run this and show you whether it is working or not. Okay. The two screenshots I have in the same example, one is for page and one is for web element. So first I've shown you a static web element. Second, I have shown you dynamic, static file name. Then I have showed you dynamic file name.
Yeah.
There is some issue. Let me check what is the issue. I think this is the issue, screenshots. Let me delete the old files. Refresh. Then I will run it again. You can see here, it end of the program came. It means it's successfully completed, right? So that's why I put it for myself, my safety or my confirmation that when this is coming, then I'm considering, oh, my program successfully completed. And after that, I can just go and refresh. And I can check whether, oh, it's not captured. It's not captured. How come? It should capture, right? It's only captured this one, the first one. How come? This should be two files. So this should be two files. That's what I'm thinking. If there are two times I'm copying, right? And with the different names based on date and time. So if I'm going to this project, right click, refresh. You can see here, this time it captured two files. This is not needed. I'm deleting. This is the first one, the page screenshot. You can see here. And this is the logo screenshot. So now you have seen the examples of both page screenshot and web element screenshot. Okay.
Yeah.
And today also you have seen that how to, what you can say, upload a file in the Selenium. That also you have seen. One more example I will show you, as that is also very important, that how to control the zoom. Suppose that there are page here. If you want to increase the zoom size like this, you can do this like this. So this is something in Selenium and you have to learn and how to do that. So I have a code for that already. I will show you that code. First I will explain, then I will execute and show you. So I will go to that code. You can see zoom in and zoom out code, right?
Yeah.
So there are two ways. Already you know you are familiar with both of the ways. One is JavaScript executor and one is robot class. Okay. So first I will show with the JavaScript executor, then I will show with the robot class. So in JavaScript executor, you know, like we need the JavaScript. So this is the JavaScript. Okay, document.body.style.zoom 40%. Then I'm setting 200%. Then I'm setting 100%. So before that, I'm setting some time difference. You can see the first thing I'm using that typecast the driver to the JavaScript, then execute a script, and then the JavaScript is to be passed. So if I want to test this script, I will just copy this up to here. And I will open any browser, Google page, right click, inspect, go to console and just run that. You can see its size is decreased. Can you see this, right? Or not? Just zoom. Like suppose that I'm saying here 400. Can you see here?
Yeah.
So this thing I'm using in the Selenium, and you know like how to run JavaScript, right? So that's the same thing I'm doing here. So no worries, it will easily do. So and just I'm using Java. First I'm typecasting it. Normally you have seen I was using JavaScript executor, so I was using in 2 lines. But here I've used in 1 lines, but you can use in 2 lines. It's up to you. That's better way to use in 2 lines. The first line is this one, and then just use JSC everywhere. No need to write so long things. Yes, it is just minimizing your code, right? That's what the benefit is there. So you just initialize one driver with JSC, and then you use JSC.execute script. And what I'm doing here, I'm just setting the zoom 40%, then after 5 seconds, 200%, then finally I'm setting it to 100%. Then after 5 seconds, just quit and then go. Right?
Yeah.
Close is not needed. I'm not using close. You see here, it's 40% now. Then after 5 seconds, 200%. Then after 5 seconds, 100%. Right? Working?
Yeah. Yeah.
So I already showed you manually that it should work, and it's just a JavaScript. You are using it. So there are 2 ways. This is the first way. And second way is robot class. Okay. So let me close this. And this is the second way, robot class. So in robot class, what I'm doing here, actions is not needed. Let me, have I used actions? No. So why do you? What I'm using robot class. 5 seconds. Close is not needed. Remove that code. Quit is needed. So just try to understand it is a robot class, just how you create the object in Java. And this is something, the body you have to pass, like which one you want to control, right? So that's the only thing I'm putting a element. So just I'm passing body, it is highlighting the body only. That's the entire body I'm trying to control. That's it is just for page, okay? That how you will use robot class. Actually, body is also not needed. I am not using it anywhere. So let me comment it out. This is mainly Java robot class. Okay, robot class is there. I'm just creating the robot reference over here. And then I'm creating a loop. Loop for what? Tell me. So I'm trying to use it for 5 times. 5 times means control and minus, control and minus. You can see here. So first I'm trying to press and then I'm trying to release. So
Yeah.
control and minus, then I'm releasing control and minus. So what will happen if you open any web page? Consider this is a Google page, right? So if you press control minus, it will show out like this. You see it will become smaller. Then you press control plus, it will become like this. So same thing I'm doing here. Like, so
Yeah.
this only I'm doing. First I showed you manually, then I will show you by the automation. So 5 times I am doing. So loop is 0 to 5. Less than 5 means 5 times. Control and minus. This is what? Key press. Let's just press it. Then release it. Let's, once you press, then release. Press, release, press, release, press, release. So how I am pressing the control minus? I'm holding the control and then releasing the minus. Like that I'm doing it for 5 times. And every time I'm putting a wait of 1 second. Okay. So means this loop will work, but it will work slowly. So you will understand, oh, this is happening. So that's why I put the time of 2. And once this task is achieved, so after 5 seconds, I'm again starting a loop. And this time I'm pressing control plus. Okay, so plus is not directly here. So that's why I'm pressing equals over here. In my computer, it is plus and equals the same. And I think in your computer also is same. So it's instead of plus, I'm using equal symbol. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So just for zoom in and zoom out. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
So this is for zoom in. No, it's for zoom out, I believe. And this is for zoom in. Okay. Zoom in means much bigger view. And zoom out
Yeah.
means a smaller view. So this is for zoom out and this is for zoom in. Okay. And
Okay.
they both will have like 5 minutes, 5 seconds of difference. Then it will perform. So one by one, it will execute sequentially and just put like since it was a multiple operations. So I put it in the loop. So let me run this. Okay. Then after 5 seconds, it will start growing at normal size.
Mm.
Correct?
Yeah.
It works. After 5 seconds, it will close automatically. So it worked
Mm.
successfully, right? So
Yeah.
this is the code. You can refer this code. This is zoom in and zoom out. Sometimes in the interview, they will ask. So somehow like Selenium is not capable of doing this. So that's why
Mm-hmm.
we are taking the help of robot class and JavaScript executor.
Okay.
So if someone is asking that how you will control the browser zoom size, so you can tell that via JavaScript executor or
Rob
robot
robot.
class. Means anything which is Selenium is incapable, then you
Mm-hmm.
can directly say that there are some challenges. I found that, then I took the help of JAC or JavaScript executor or robot class and it was resolved. Means in the interview also you can tell like that. So they know that there are challenges which has to be resolved via these classes. So
Mm-hmm.
either JavaScript executor or robot class will come into the picture. And it is nothing related to Selenium. It's basically the browsers and like Java things. Robot class is purely Java things and like JC is it's JavaScript is the Java and browser things.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is done and today is Friday.
Yeah.
Probably 50-50 chances of tomorrow's class. I'm not sure. Let's see if I'm available. Just you can reach me out if you are available. Okay.
Yeah. Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank
Thank you,
you.
Raj.
Thanks. Thanks for joining today's session.
Thank you.